Welcome back to the shop. I've got a 302 I'm working on, intended for an 86 Mustang GT, LX kind of hodgepodge. Got the crank turned because it has some damage on it, so it's 10 under on every single journal. So I got bearings to suit. I'm going to verify to make sure I actually have the right spec on that. Plastigauge. I don't happen to have a micrometer and bore gauge to be able to do the math on this, so Plastigauge is the next best thing. So my range for this, if I look at my spec, is 4 10,000ths to 25 10,000ths, or if you want to fudge it, 2.5 thousandths. Plastigauge that I have here goes from 1 thou to 3 thou, so that's what we're going to use. So I'm just going to do a simple, quick shot on the center bearing on this one. I've already done it to make sure that they're right, but I want to show and share how this is done. You peel it apart, and it's got this cute little green plastic material in it. You lay that where you want to measure. Now the key to make sure you do this right is you do not turn the crank. So I'm going to lay it right here in the middle, so it doesn't stick in my finger. Take my center main cap, set it smoothly right down on it, and then we're going to tighten our nuts down, or tighten our bolts down to the appropriate spec, which in this case is 60 to 70 foot-pounds. I'm going to do 2 stages, usually get up to about 40 or so, and then I take them both up to about 65. Use a torque wrench. So, quick down and dirty. You can do this on anything, any engine, for the most part. Doing the math is a nicer way to do it, but if you don't have the means to do it that way, this is the next best thing. So now I'm at 40 or so, 40, 42. I'm going to take it on up to 65. Down. Now, again, remember, do not rotate the crank when you do this. Now, back it off. I'm going to do it the fast way. Once you have the pressure off, you're not going to hurt anything doing that. And where'd my hammer go? There we go. Just gentle tap. Just to break the seal. Now you'll notice I have material transfer on this, as well as on the crankshaft itself. And I'll use this for our demonstration. So if you see, this lines up with, hopefully it's in focus, this is right in between probably 2 and 1.5 thou. So we're right in our ballpark of where we should be on our specs. Now, yes, this is a foreign object. Yes, this is in your bearing surface. So, fingernails, some kind of very soft plastic material, something that's not going to damage these bearings or the crankshaft to get this material off. It scrapes right off. It's not a big deal. So once you clean this off real well, you take a rag and wipe it out. Same thing on your crank. Get it all nice and clean. And now that I know my main bearing clearances are set, I can lube this all, put my assembly lube on it, bolt it all down, torque it all down, and then do pretty much the same thing for my connection rods, just to verify to make sure what is cut and the bearings I have are going to suit what I need them to suit, to make sure everything's within spec. So hopefully this helps somebody out. It's a neat, easy, quick way to do this. Key thing is don't rotate the crank when you do this, and torque the spec. So enjoy.